What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Georgia versus Marshall Week 1 college football matchup going down Saturday, August 30th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Experts tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do so because we have a lot of action lined up for the week ahead. We've got Major League Baseball on the board, WNBA, Week 1 college football. And before you know it, Week 1 Week 1 NFL is going to be here too. So make sure that you jump on board. It's a great time because my Major League Baseball pickoff play, my best bet on the board, still 18-7 in our last 25 with that. Also got to a great start in college football this season, 2-0 on Thursday. So hopefully we can keep it going into the weekend. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout, get 15% off your purchase. But let's get to this one between Georgia and Marshall from Sanford Stadium. Marshall, coming in 2025, basically a new look team and not in a good way. Fresh voice at the helm, Tony Gibson taking over after running NC State's defense for 6 years. And he has to follow up Charles Huff, who had a 10-win season. They beat Louisiana in the Sun Belt title game. But now Huff, bolted for Southern Miss. Over 25 players hit the transfer portal, and a lot of them joined Huff in Hattiesburg. Gibson's got a full-on rebuild on his hands. Zion Turner came over from Jacksonville State. He's likely going to be the QB1, but Carlos Del Rio Wilson came over from Syracuse to battle for the starting gig. Now they do have their tight end back, Toby Payne. He had 6 touchdowns last year, and you get a couple of running backs in from UNLV and McNeese State, and Michael Allen, Joshawn Barbie. But I don't know how much I love this Marshall team going forward, especially, like I said, just with how much is gone from the program. Georgia, on the other hand, they won the SEC title last year. They beat Texas in the title game. They finished 11-3. They made it to the college football playoffs, but they were taken out early by Notre Dame 23-10. Now, no more Carson Beck. It's Gunnar Stockton's job at QB1. And there's a lot of pieces that are still back for Georgia. They did lose a couple of pieces to the transfer portal. But Zachariah Branch came over from USC. Noah Thomas came in from Texas A&M. The defense is still intact for Georgia as well. So no reason to think that Georgia can't battle and be near the top of the SEC once again this season. Now, that being said, I think I'm on the under in this one. Now, if I had to pick a side in this game, I would lean towards Georgia just because I don't think that there's any way, shape, or form that I can get on board with the Thundering Herd in their current form. However, at big numbers like these, Kirby Smart has not had success covering the number. 0-13 in his last 13 as head coach of the Bulldogs when it comes to laying 38 points or more. And the reason for that is that Smart just uses these games as tune-ups, uses these games as opportunities to fix whatever errors are going on within his team and making sure that his guys are executing properly. And if they're not executing properly, like I said, it's just basically treated as a scrimmage on the other side. So I think that Georgia is going to be able to execute here, at least some things, but I don't expect Marshall to do a whole lot of anything. And I think this is one of those games that finishes like 41-3 or 34-3, something along those lines, where Georgia just does enough. They get in, they get out with the win. They have bigger fish to fry coming up, and so I don't think Marshall's going to have a choice here. So I'm going to roll with the under between Marshall and Georgia, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.